Welcome back to Bull Sessions here on 680 KFEQ. Here's your hosts, Randy Baker and agronomist Brad Law.
Okay, that was another dramatic countdown. What'd you think of that?
I'm keeping you guys on your head feet here today.
Boy,
Head
you
feet?
are.
Mm-hmm.
We got to be sharp with you, Miles. You start with 7 on your countdown. It's usually 3. I got
A 7 and a 3 and a 2.
He went 7-2-1.
7-2-1.
3,
I got to make sure you guys are paying attention.
Boy, you got to keep us on the job.
On the job.
We are back with more bull sessions. Again, Bradley and me, we're just kind of wallering around here some things. We was talking about hogs during the break, and I think
Hogs?
Brad needs some hogs.
No.
Miles is all about
No.
bacon, sausage. I'm going to get a few next year, I think.
Okay.
Just to eat off of.
Okay.
I'll sell you some, Bradley.
You'll sell me some
I'll give
hogs?
Miles some. Unlike you, you won't give him any popcorn, but
I gave him a bag of kettle
Well,
corn.
one bag of kettle corn. Now I need, at least 20.
yeah, in increments weekly, right, Miles?
It's good stuff. It is very good.
Okay.
And you want the jalapeno kind, right?
I like a little spice in them, so
You want some
keep that in
spice?
mind. And my compliments to the chef.
Oh yeah, he's getting that thing down to a science. He's got
I made a shack.
a shack on a trailer now.
You know why I did that, Randy? So
You
taking,
look like the Beverly Hillbillies. Going to Mont showed me
My
some
pictures.
the other day of it. And
Okay, his only comment was, even though I screwed it down to the
Strap
trailer,
it.
to throw a couple straps over it, all right?
Here, we're going to farmerize it, aren't
Yeah.
we? It'll be fine.
It'll be all right.
Put a big bale of hay up on top of it, and then
I don't
it'll-
know. I may be getting close to 13.6. I don't want. It's getting a little tall there on top of the
for
trailer.
your kettle corn shack.
Yeah. I made me a shack on the trailer.
It's
so,
good.
So then when we go to farmers markets, we can have the kettle corn shack on the front, because the health department says you got to have a roof over your head.
Oh, is that why you did that?
Yeah, when you
this
come to
old
St.
tin chicken house roof I seen.
Yes, I bought the high dollar tin at
You
the
did.
at the north end of here on St. Joe.
That is country fried, my friend. I like it.
It is, Miles. You got to see it. Country fried. Yeah.
Hey.
Jethro Bodine Law.
Maybe people feel sorry for me. I just have to hide my pickup somewhere else.
And come and buy your popcorn.
And then they'll come buy popcorn because it looks poor, but
And you'll be selling all kinds of vegetables.
We'll put vegetables on the back of the trailer, and
Snow
then we'll have
cones.
snow cones will be only part of the time. It's got to be hot enough, and I got to have electricity.
That'd
So,
work today.
I know,
It's warm enough.
but we're talking about farmers market, and that kind of leads us into our Lady in Ag.
Yes, we got to do our lady in ag. We love our ladies in ag.
And this lady was nominated to us, and her name is Donna Clauson. Down there, not too far from your place, really, as the crow flies.
You know, I don't know them, but I'm going to get to know them.
Well, she is very, very nice, and her husband is Daryl. And she says in 2003, their farm is called Lost Creek Farm, like the Lost Creek wind farm.
Yep.
Okay. Her husband, Daryl, and her decided to start raising a variety of vegetables for the fresh market. They worked together, raising and harvesting the vegetables and marketing them at City Market each Saturday in Kansas City.
Wow.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time in Kansas City. She said in 2006, we decided to expand the business and put in a certified kitchen separate from our home kitchen and offer a variety of baked goods such as pies, quick breads, cookies, and more. And I have heard through the grapevine, almost knocked the mic
You
down,
almost broke the microphone.
that her cookies are very, very good.
Really?
Yes, because a friend of my wife at the school said that, hey, do you know these people from King City? I bought this from them at the city market, and it was so good.
Really?
So that's why she got nominated for Lady in Ag, because they had such good cookies and stuff down there.
These farmers markets are getting to be a very
Yes.
big deal.
Yes.
Very big deal.
She says in 2015, Daryl and her decided to expand their business even more by raising and harvesting elderberries for the commercial market. They have about 6 acres of elderberries put
Really?
in.
That is a bunch.
Yes. Elderberries are amazing and are great for our immune system. They make juice and jelly out of them, and there's more demand for them now, and they're even using them for medicinal purposes.
Medicinal, Bradley. Say that again.
Medicinal.
Okay.
That's like I need to marry a speech language pathologist to help me with my speech.
You do. Porter speaks more plainly. I've ate elderberry jelly before, and it is wonderful. Mm-hmm. It's delicious.
She said last year, their oldest son, Todd, has taken over raising and harvesting the vegetables because they're not spring chickens no more. Mm-hmm. But they are very, very involved in the city market down there in Kansas City. She says they're in spaces 9, 10, and 11. First shed at City Market each Saturday.
Every week.
Down
3 booth spaces.
3 booth spaces.
Wow. Are you going to start going down there too?
I don't think I'm ready for Kansas City.
Jethro's not ready to pack up the Clampett wagon and head down.
We do the market here in King City
and north.
Yep. Well, every Saturday is the market in at the park at King City, and from 8 to noon, and then on Wednesday from 3 to 7 in the evening. Mm-hmm. So
I saw you up there last Saturday. Wasn't you up there?
I was up there last Saturday.
I was going up to Lumberyard, and I thought I saw your pickup, your trailer, but you didn't have the big.
Well, see, we went.
New addition on there.
We went and we did. Gentry and I did market Saturday morning, and then we went down to went home and got Porter and had lunch, and then me, Porter, and Gentry went down to St. Joe, and we got 2x4s and 2x6s and that high dollar 10.
And built a chicken house on the trailer without chicken.
And Sunday morning, I built me a.
You didn't go to church?
We had a construction project.
No excuse, Bradley.
The last time I went to church, there was this guy preaching, and he had 20 minutes of time, and I think he talked for 2 hours. So I'm good for like 2 years, I think.
No, I did not. I'll talk with you more about this when we go off the air.
But, the farmers markets are a big deal.
They are.
And whether you go down to the city market, if you're in Kansas City there, here in St. Joe, there's some farmers markets out at East Hills. There's one even out at the hospital every other Thursday morning. If you get the right Thursday there.
You're going to start out
I'm going to start doing that when we're not in the field. So,
Savannah's got some.
Savannah's got some.
Towns.
We're going to run up to Albany some.
Yeah.
If we've got on Sunday mornings, we're probably going to do Albany.
After church?
Well, we're going to catch all the good people getting out of church and anybody else going on a run to Schultz or Casey's for refreshments. We're going to be right in between those, hopefully.
Miles, I've got my hands full here. I really got to talk with him.
Well, it's okay. I got my quota there, the last message I heard.
Maybe I need to come out there every Sunday morning and get
Randy,
you up bright and early.
I want people to stop.
At sunrise
And if you're there, people won't stop.
You might be surprised.
Maybe people will buy tomatoes from me to throw at you.
Well, whatever it takes.
I may have to give a discount. If you promise to throw these at Randy Baker, I'll give them to you half price.
As I'm giving a message, is that what you want?
They don't have to do it while you're giving the message. They can do it at random time.
Anytime.
They can just show up to the office, walk in, open the door with a 5-gallon bucket.
Oh, no. Not indoors.
But no, we were talking about...
Donna Clauson's great.
Yes, she is.
We appreciate her allowing us to use her and spotlight her.
I know. We may have to get Daryl on here sometime and talk about elderberries.
We can do that. I used to know years ago a couple of old gentlemen that used to kind of in the backwoods make some elderberry wine.
Really?
They say that's very good. So...
Well,
but I know the jelly was awful good.
The jelly was good. Yeah. Was that after you had the wine with the jelly?
Yeah, it was after. Everything tastes better then.
Hey, we were talking about weeds and weed control, and I know this is beat in, same old, but when we drive around, we still see weedy fields.
I know.
And Liberty is a great option if you planted Liberty soybeans. The Liberty Link system works. And
Follow the label.
Follow the label, okay? That 20-gallon of water.
Huge.
We want good coverage with them tips. You got to have the right tips in on that sprayer. We want that full load of AMS in there. And we put the AMS in before we put the herbicide in, so we neutralize that water before we put the chemical in.
It's been a win.
But, one step with the Liberty system that people may not be doing that would be a good thing to do.
The water?
Well, the water, a lot of them figured that out because they tried and it didn't work. Is we still want to throw one of those Group 15 herbicides in when we post-spray that first pass of Liberty. The reason we do it now is because the rows are still open. When we post-spray, the Liberty will kill the emerged weeds. When we spray something like a Group 15, that's your Dual, your Outlook, your Zidua, your Warrant. That will hopefully help keep those late flushes of weeds from coming on. And you still need that with Liberty. It's a contact killer only.
But it's been a good deal. But I saw early on where they was cutting that water and it just didn't work. I am just so sold on that 20 gallons of water.
It's not that much water to haul.
No, it's not.
And if we're going to do it, we might as well do it right, Randy?
Why not? Do it once.
Do it once?
Do it once, do it right the first time. Okay. Already, I don't know where it's going.
We got off on that farmer's market tangent.
We did. We'll come back to it. But we have to take a break. Coming up, more with Bradley and Miles, and we'll have Focus on the Farmer when we return to Bull Sessions on 680 KFEQ.